Today we are working on reviewing how to add and subtract fractions. This problem says that Kimberly bought 1.5 pounds of green apples and 3/4 of a pound of red apples to make pie. She used 2 and 1/8 pounds to make her pies. How many pounds of apples did she have left? So there are a couple of ways to approach this. We could subtract each piece as we go, or we can add and then subtract. Today we will do our adding, then subtracting. She bought 1.5 pounds and 3/4 of a pound of apples. We're going to put those together first. So we have to have them in a similar format. In order to do that, we're going to put them both into fraction form. So we're going to put 1 and then 0.5 is half. So 1/2 plus 3/4. Now we cannot add these together yet because denominators are not the same. So we're going to look at our 2 and our 4 as our denominators and what number do they have in common. If we count by 2's, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 4's, 4, 8, 12, 16, the number they have in common is 4. So our whole number stays the same, and we changed the 2 to a 4. The way we did that was we multiplied by 2. So we do the same to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. Now, on our next fraction, we see 4 is already our denominator, so we do not have to change that one. Therefore, our numerator stays the same. So we can add our fractions and then add our whole numbers. So we have 2 plus 3 is 5, and our denominator stays 4. We have 1 whole plus no wholes at all, so is 1. Now we see that we have 1 and 5/4. Our numerator is greater. That means that I can take a piece out of that. So I can do 5 divided by 4, and I can see that I can take one whole one out, and that's going to leave me with one piece left. So that is the same as having 1 whole and 1/4. So I'm going to now have a whole here and a whole here. So it is 2 wholes, plus I have my 1/4. So she bought a total of 2 and 1/4 pounds. Now we need to subtract the 2 and 1/8. 2 1/8. We are going to take off the 2 and 1/4. Sorry about that. We are going to start with our 2 and 1/4 and take off the 2 and 1/8 that she used. Once again, we see denominators are not the same. So we have 4 and we have 8. When I count by 4's, 4, 8, 12, I say 8. So we're going to turn this into an 8. So we're going to have 2. Make my denominator 8. To get 4 to 8, we multiply by 2. So we do that to the top. 2 times 1 is 2. Then my second number, 2 whole number, stays the same. My 8 is already my denominator, so my 1 stays the same on top. So now we can successfully model this out, solve this out. So now we have 2 minus 1 is 1. And then my 8th stays the same, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So she has 1/8 of a pound of apples left.